We are ready for the second match of the day. Chaemiko versus Colorful. And I'm hyped for this. Both have been looking really good recently. Both are #1 in the ELO rankings according to their race. Chaemiko, numerically, the best human in the world against Colorful. At the moment, on top of the Night Elf standings. And they've had very close encounters in the past. Best of 6. Rejuvenation Cup Playday 15. Let's go. If you check Archive 81, there's a character that looks exactly like you. I don't know what that is. But I've heard, I don't know what it is, but I've heard over the years from so many different people that I look like 20 to 30 different characters from TV shows and movies. And I always feel like I never do. I don't know why that is. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna check it out later. Maybe this time it's true.
A player's forces are under attack.
We're starting off on Concealed Hill. If Neo was here, he would once again make the point that it's impossible for a human to beat Night Elf on this map. I do not agree with that statement. Especially expanding here can certainly be very tough for human, but I've seen Chaemiko, especially Chaemiko, pull it off very well plenty of times in the past.
A player's forces are under
I met a dude in prison that looked just like you. Yeah. I wonder what that is. Chaemiko will oftentimes wait for nighttime before approaching the creep camp. That way it's easier to engage it with the militia, and also you can buy Dust of Appearance. Oh, big last hit. Every deny matters here. Experience on the Keeper, of course, crucially important. He still does take out 2 footies, and there also he gets the deny, but takes some damage in return. 2 footies dying early is kind of painful, though. And the tech for Colorful has started already on 2 Moonwells, pretty quick. Wisp coming in, Archers following. Alright, we'll see. Oh, 2 Wisps here. Ooh, this could be painful. This could be painful. We'll see. Keeper summons the treants. Chaemiko trying to zone the Archers with AM and footies. And the Militia and Watch Elemental trying to creep the natural. Colorful realizes this. He's probably going to detonate against the Watch Elemental. Oh, yeah. Ooh, this could be a lot of dead peasants. But the Keeper's forced to back up already. But just this creep camp is rough. That's, of course, the difficulty on this map. The creeps alone pretty tough for the human to deal with. The AM still gets 3. And I would say all things considered pretty well done, right? Maybe 2 peasants died, max. And I think the mistake here by Colorful was focusing on the second footy kill too much with the Keeper, losing too much health, and then being forced away from the Expo. AM runs back, picks up the item. Oh, it was perfect starting items, by the way. Circlet and Mantle, absolutely amazing. Parry up of Vitality is okay. More HP is always decent. It's not amazing, though. Keeper returns. Chaemiko with excellent scouting. I would say Chaemiko playing a wonderful game here so far. You also got the scout farm in the main. Lots of Night Elves recently have been trying to set up some APs in a sneaky manner. 1 footy goes down, but traded for an Archer. And this Keeper is still pretty far from 3. I would say, in fact, this is an excellent early game for Chaemiko. If also his lumber looks good and his tier 2 tech is going to be timely, this looks about as good of an early game as you can expect against Colorful. Panda comes in, but he's alone. He's not going to be aided in this push. And the expansion is already standing. If the Arcane Tower is going to be finished here, which I don't think it will be, Panda won't even do too much. Oh my god. The Arcane Tower is finished by the time that the second breath is ready. Wow! Sick early game by Chaemiko. All the human brothers in chat, please take out your notebook. I want you to take notes right now. Chaemiko playing an amazing game. Some peasants are going down here. But Chaemiko also putting on counter pressure, even without defend. Because the Keeper isn't level 3 and he can't deal with this too easily. This forces a lot of moon juice, especially healing from these moon wells. Oh, another deny! Chaemiko, what a mad lad. And he gets a cancel on the lore. This game's already over. This game's over. Panda still causing a ruckus at the expo. He's actually doing a surprising amount of damage. Slight mistake, I think, by Chaemiko not calling militia from the main. I think if he had just called 3 militia from the main, the Panda could have been pushed back, but let's not be too harsh on Chaemiko. He's played an amazing game here, all things considered. Tech, how far along is it? The Chinese observer has been doing an okay job in this tournament. I won't say it's amazing. Alright, so 4 peasants died. And it was some lost mining time. So honestly, pretty good Panda harass. He did call militia? I don't think he did. But maybe you're right. Chaemiko's tech halfway through. I think he just set up the lumber mill. Lumber count, very important on Chaemiko. He's going to have to remake a lot of peasants at the expo. He wants to make sure he can set up his tier 2 structures. And maybe even go tier 3, although I doubt it. I think he's just going to spam mass tier 2. He did bring 3 militia? Oh, okay. In that case, Chaemiko played a perfect game so far, without any mistakes. Really impressive showing so far. Colorful goes for the Shredder. If we go to the late game, that's going to be very valuable. Trying to surround the Panda. Oh, and he locks it in as well. God diggity damn. Chaemiko. Summoning the Treants. Force of Nature. Trying to free him. Trying to transfer the TP. Heal pot. Heal pot transferred. Panda survives. If there was a heal scroll here for Chaemiko, that would be so sick. But didn't get the heal scroll yet. It's got a regen scroll. Forcing the big heal potion, also valuable. AM might be forced to TP. No. And guess what? He's got the staff as well if he was to get entangled. But now the Keeper is finally gonna deal with these footies. Chaemiko's not completely out of the woods yet. If Colorful levels to double level 3 or double level 4, his heroes are going to be very strong with a bear push at 50 supply. So Chaemiko needs to make sure he gets up to a decent army to hold on against possible bear pressure. Might even be able to get the Dryad. I'm always impressed with the top level humans. How much they are able to do with so little. Just an Archmage and a handful of footies, especially in this matchup. Look at that. Just the IM alone on half HP. Oh, and now he's got the regen scroll for all the footmen. Entangle. Oh my god, is he gonna die to the Keeper? Oh, he perfectly moves into the back where he can't be reached, and the Water Elemental is blocking. Oh! Dude. It's just a treat for all the Warcraft fans what Chaemiko is playing here right now. Absolutely amazing. Double Sanctum casters coming. Most likely a Blood Mage. That is the norm, especially against a Panda second. Despite this great early game for Chaemiko, Colorful is really strong right now. He's got double level 3, he's got 50 supply, bears. This is where he has to take valuable camps away. Ideally, in this situation, you want to take the red camp and the lab away from the human. And Chaemiko, yeah, he had a great early game, but he's not quite there, ready to fight yet. He invests lots of gold into items, double heal scroll and invul potion, but he doesn't have the army yet to actually go into an engagement. So there we go. Colorful creeps the red. Would love to see the panda solo creeping, actually. Experience on the keeper, hardly of any value right now. But if the panda should get to 5, that is what can keep you competitive in a 1-base, 2-base scenario. Cloak of Flames. Probably pretty useless. Panda's probably going to be slowed and can't reach into the back and breakers and all that. That Mountain Giants? He's trying to go for Mountain Giants. Still no counter expo, by the way. Good movement by Colorful. He knows he needs to make use of his map control while he can. And take those valuable camps away from the human. Chaemiko's gonna have a big army soon. He's already breaking. But his heroes are way under-leveled in comparison. This is the nature of playing fast expo against fast tech. And there we go. Panda level 4 already. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, good damage. But especially with militia support, Chaemiko should be able to take a decent fight here. Blood Mage taking some damage, Breath of Fire cooling down. But the heal throw was ready to counter. And Colorful doesn't quite have that big of an army himself yet. Oh, of course, against the militia, the Cloak of Flames is wonderful, by the way. I didn't quite consider that. But everything now hurt, everything slowed. Colorful may have to TP. Does he have a staff? He does have one, but only one. Staff and TP, trying to save the bears. Blood Mage blocking, but bear surviving. I would say both players playing a really good game so far. Colorful didn't really have an opening to do real damage in the early, but he knew how to leverage his strength in the mid game, which was crucial. But Chaemiko also not timid. On 6 supply, he knew he was ready with heal scrolls and militia to finally move out and get those levels. If Chaemiko gets level 4 and 3, his heroes finally will be strong, along with his arm. And there's level 4 Archmage. Very valuable to have. Blood Mage level 1, now we have the Flame Strike as well. Flame Strike level 1, not that much damage, but especially if the Blood Mage is always full mana anyways, may as well throw in a couple of Flame Strikes. I like the Dryads over there. Trying to pick off some single straggler reinforcements. And Colorful is trying to pick and prod at Chaemiko, trying to take out hero unit, their unit, trying to buy time for Mountain Giants. But it's going to be 1-base Mountain Giants, so not that many. In the past, Mountain Giants were considered to be the absolute hard counter to tier 2 human. I wonder how it's going to be this time. Chaemiko does have the resources, by the way, to easily go tier 3. Oftentimes around 70 supply, that's what we see from the humans. Get to 70 supply first, get 1 or 2 scrolls, feel safe on the map, creep, and then go tier 3. And get the upgrades later. With Knight's 3rd hero and Inner Fire frag shards, the humans have lots of upgrades on tier 3. Speaking of lots of upgrades, 2nd attack upgrade and 2nd armor upgrade coming in for Chaemiko. So much of this game comes down to the early. The fact that Chaemiko could minimize his losses so well, losing only 1 or 2 peasants in the early, meant that his economy was really rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. I remember when I was in elementary school, my friends and I, we were all obsessed with that Limp Bizkit song, Rollin'. We thought that was the best song we ever heard. How many scrolls does he have? Is that 4 scrolls of healing? The most scrolls I've ever seen was 5 healed scrolls. But look at that, Colorful. Got to 80 supply as well. Chaemiko himself, of course, at 80. Even bring the Shredder. Not sure if Colorful has any heat throws, though. I kind of doubt he does. Oh, great movement with the Dryades. Look at that. Oh! Doesn't quite get it. Sorceress just barely survives. Chaemiko should certainly be going tier 3 now, if he didn't start it already. Sitting at 80, banking. Oh, he's calling the militia and expanding again in the middle. That might be even better. Can he afford both? Yes, he can afford both. Chaemiko playing this very patient. He hardly ever moved across the halfway point of the map, with the exception of the footy Archmage Harass in the early game. But now he's coming south with a big attack. Oh, he's not expanding. Okay. He's bringing the militia for the push. It's gonna be quite tough for Chaemiko. No, it should be not too hard, actually, to manage this fight for Chaemiko. Colorful. He's got Panda to do the damage, the MGs to soak up the damage. First Flame Strike hits decently, honestly. First hits were committed. Oh, and I love the retrain into Blizzard. The best way to deal with MGs is spells, actually. It takes quite a few Blizzards and Flame Strike to take out the Mountain Giants, but in time, it will. Nice front line as well. The Breaker's well protected, or protecting the backline rather well. Oh, look at that. Flame Strike Blizzard. The Song of Ice and Fire. We see it here once again in beautiful unison. Next heal roll. Chaemiko so ready for this fight. He hasn't lost anything yet, basically. More than 1,000 gold. And remember, tier 3 is coming. Flame Strike. Hannah's close to 5. But Chaemiko is just simply too far ahead. Wow. Sick performance. There it is. Blood Mage level 3. Everything's dead. Invul Potion before the breath. He even saw this one coming. Damn!
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, he did think about expanding, but was busy with a fight. 2,000 gold for Chaemiko. Alright, somebody has to send this replay or this VOD to Neo. Here's proof, Neo. Here's proof. Human can absolutely win here if played very well. And Chaemiko did play very well. Wow. That was pretty much a perfect game, right? Was there a mistake here? I couldn't really see one. That was excellently done. Excellently done by Chaemiko. This kind of reminds me of the Infi Prime days. Like, this was just amazing. The MGs were tanking all the damage from the Blizzard. Yeah, true. I mean, he could have moved them a bit more around, micro them a bit more, maybe. But honestly, at that stage in the game, he was too far behind. Jimmy got too good of an early game. Played it defensively, wonderfully. Followed up with the perfect aggression. Managed his economy outstandingly in the mid-game. Knew exactly where he could take his army, what he could creep, what he could contest. Just amazing. And then once he has that 70 supply and is going tier 3 and Colorful doesn't have the counter expo, the game's over. 4 heal scrolls. 4 heal scrolls. Panda ain't gonna do nothing against that. Very impressed with Chaemiko. We're gonna go into map 2 here momentarily. So the map pool is definitely a bit favoring for Night Elf at the moment against Auric. We saw that earlier. What's it like in this matchup? AZ. It's pretty good for Night Elf. Autumn Leaves. Autumn Leaves is weird. Autumn Leaves is chaotic. There's always wild stuff happening on Autumn Leaves. I can't really tell. Concealed Hill. A little bit Night Elf favored. Echo Isles. Night Elf favored. With the Warden, I would say. Last Refuge. Could be Night Elf favored with the Beastmaster, maybe. Northern Isles is definitely human favored. Tidehunters also human favored. So a little Night Elf favored, maybe, the map pool. And here we go, map number 2, Echo Isles. An invitation for the Warden. Is Colorful gonna accept the invitation? I do believe so. Colorful Lucky with a spawn on the right-hand side. Oh, started the Keeper for a second. Cancels. It is Warden. MK first. This is kind of the standard on this map nowadays. MK first, instant expo. The weird thing about Echo Isles is, if you spawn on the left, you can creep the Ancient of War at the Merc camp safely. If you spawn on the right, you cannot. Because of how it works with how close to the creeps you are. A Militia Scout can cancel the Ancient of War, which is of course a complete disaster. So it's a 50-50 on this map, whether you can play Ancient of War creep or not. Which is another very stupid thing about Echo Isles, among many.
A player's forces are under attack.
Out comes the Warden. The goal here for Chaemiko will be stealing one single last hit with the Footy. Footy is coming over to harass. If he gets one last hit... Wait, is Chaemiko creeping the Merc cap? No, he's not. He's going to the natural. If he steals one last hit here with the Footy, that means that he'll be level 2 after having crept the natural. And the Warden finds the Pendant of Energy, by the way, which is absolutely amazing. Best item by far. He's going to benefit from that hugely. But the Footy is not going to get the last hit right here. Warden walking across the map very fast. And it's going to be harassing these peasants in a moment. Chaemiko needs to set up the perfect base build to minimize damage on the peasants. With the tower.
A player's forces are under attack.
And the town hall, you can build a little sim city there. And that's what he's doing. MK staying at home. I think if the MK had gotten level 2, he might have gotten aggressive. That bash is actually super helpful. In the early game, at least. In the late game, it's like, whatever. Alright, the Warden has the choice to blink in here if she wants. Especially with the Pendant of Energy. She's got a lot of mana. And she's definitely going to blink in, isn't she? Another fan. That's a lot of damage on this Warden. This Pendant of Energy, a big, big help. Chaemiko gonna have to call the boys. Reinforce with the militia. Oh, but... Okay, Warden's stuck now. Oh, she got the one more blink. Oh, she actually gets out. Okay, that was 3 peasants in total.
A player's forces are under attack.
Considering this was a Pendant of Energy, it wasn't all that many, was it? I think Chaemiko is trying to steal the Berserker right now. He's staffing across the map. Did he get the Berserker? No, he didn't. Okay, that was very important. He's level 2. Oh, Chaemiko placed around the last hit. Did you guys see that? Colorful was trying to deny the last hit. Chaemiko knew he was going to attempt that. Sick. Chaemiko definitely suffered because of this Pendant of Energy. Without the Pendant, this Warden Harass would have been a lot weaker. So, lucky early game for Colorful. Oh, this could be a TP force maybe. Stormbolt cooling down. TP forced indeed. Tech starts for Chaemiko. And do we have a counter expansion started already? Yeah, okay, it's already finished. Okay. Colorful looking good, I would say. Colorful in a good position. He slowed the economy down by a decent amount. The Warden's gonna start leveling here soon. And on this map, dealing with a level 5 Warden is almost impossible. Level 5 Warden, Blink Fan, is gonna be very, very hard to deal with. Impossible, mostly to deal with. Because you can always blink into the economy, kill the peasants, and get super far ahead. Try to get level 6 even. And on most maps, you can try to protect the peasants by going for a Zeppelin. But on Echo Isles, we don't have a lab. Another special, unique thing about Echo Isles. Thank you, by the way, Swallow, with a 17-month resub. MK very underleveled though.
Player's forces are under attack.
Has him playing this super aggro, trying to keep the Warden control. Oh, she's surrounded! She's got Blink though, thankfully. Whew. Imagine if she didn't have Blink, she would be dead right there. Lumber's looking good for Chaemiko. He's got the lumber mill. He's got a good amount of peasants. I wonder what he's going to do tech-wise. There's two options for the human normally. Well, there's three options actually. Option number 1, Archmage second, mass, rifles, and casters. Option 2, Tier 3, Griffins. Option 3, Tier 3 tanks. And maybe knights. And I'm really not sure what the best way to go is. Going tier 3 always seems very hard on Echo Isles, because normally when you go tier 3, you want to go triple hero, you want to creep a lot, you want to level up second and third hero. But on Echo, there's very few creeps to go around. Thank you, Abracababra, gifting a sub to 404 Deadlink.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alchemist second. We've seen that a lot in the past, on Terran Stand especially. Oh, Mass Air. I forgot about Mass Air. Mass Dragonhawks, of course. Yeah, true. It's probably what it's going to be. Alchemist, Mass Dragonhawks. Trying to overwhelm with a huge army. Yeah, there we see the aviaries. Not sure if he's going to go tier 3 or not.
A player's forces are under attack.
Why doesn't he go Shadow Strike? Because he needed Blink and Fan of Knives earlier to harass the peasants at the economy. At the expansion. He could retrain, but honestly Blink plus Fan is the best build for the late game anyways. Especially, again, if he gets level 5. The goal here for Chaemiko will be go for the big, deadly push before the Warden is level 5 and can try, or can start to take over the game. Chaemiko slowed her down very well. But it's still a Warden on Echo Isles, so she will level, and now she's almost level 4. But especially leveling from level 4 to level 5 is very hard. It takes a long time. Tier 3 coming up for Chaemiko. His lumber is pretty low right now. Oh, and this is a good find for Colorful. The Warden's getting bonus experience right now. If you play a solo hero, you get 15% bonus experience if you're tier 2. You get 30% bonus experience if you're tier 3. And this Warden will need to get level 5 and 6 as soon as possible. She just got level 4. Got lots of claws, by the way. Chaemiko's levels are looking horrid. 2 and 1, absolutely dreadful. But honestly, with mass Dragonhawks, you don't necessarily need super high hero levels. Normally what the Knight of Wands against his mass Dragonhawk style is a Panda second. The question is, if Colorful adds a Panda second, will he have the time to get him to level 3? Right now he's trying to benefit from the solo experience bonus for the Warden, trying to get that level 5. Chaemiko trying to figure out whether he's supposed to attack right here. Don't know if he's strong enough, honestly. Nice staff play once again. The staff has worked quite well for Colorful already. And the ward now only inches away from level 5. This 1 footy will be enough. And he wants it. Can Chaemiko get the deny again? No! And there we go. Ward level 5. And this is where the headaches begin. I think now Colorful should probably go for a Panda double workshop transition. Interesting.
A player's forces are under attack.
Is he gonna switch to tanks? And here comes the Warden. Panda second. The Warden now is gonna create a lot of space. Blinks into the Expo. Oh, and to make matters worse, it's also nighttime. And Chaemiko doesn't have reveal. Blink Fan takes out more peasants. Oh, he does have reveal. Dodges the Stormbolt. Nicely done with the inborn. And the Warden can do this over and over. Blood Mage third. Frag Shard Mortar teams. Okay. Chaemiko will try to blow up the Dryads quickly. And then let the Dragonhawks reign supreme. Chaemiko still with super lower level heroes. Panda also not too leveled yet, but he will be able to get level 3 at the green camp and the corner turtle.
A player's forces are under attack.
And here she goes again. Blink Fan! And there's nothing you can do about it. This is the reason why Warden is so crazy strong on this map. Chaemiko moving out kind of early. Still doesn't have a big army. Trying perhaps to creep up a bit more. Or Creepjack? Definitely prefer Colorful's position here. Especially if he gets level 6 Warden. Very strong. Oh, and with the Ultra Vision advantage. Colorful's gonna come in for the Creepjack. The last hit goes to Chaemiko. One Dragonhawk goes down. TP was on the Blood Mage, that was nice. Item on the ground! Fix it up with the Alchemist. That was not too bad for Chaemiko, actually. Got valuable experience. Only lost one Dragonhawk. And he's stuck in the main base. Kind of a Chaemiko classic. Oh, Alchemist's gonna get level 3 here at the green camp. Oh, that's huge. But Colorful seems to be ready. 80 supply. Panda will get level 3 just barely in time. And in the big fight, the Warden should most likely get level 6. Oh, wait. Is that level 3? Oh. Oh! Wait. Oh, that's not enough! Oh my god, it is. Oh my god, it is. That was so important that the Panda got 3 there. Can Alchemist heal air units? Yes, he can. Heals ground and air. Chaemiko's gonna have to go all in here. He's got one big push in the tank. If this push fails, the Warden's gonna be level 6. And he can't win anymore.
A player's forces are under attack.
Warden sees this push coming. Not sure if Chaemiko has a heal scroll. Yeah, he's got 1. Would love to have 2 or 3. Got 1 Griffin now as well, as we have bears in the mix. On both sides, execution here micro-wise is going to be incredibly important. Both are great in micro. Dryad targeting, Dryad dancing, shift clicking, hiding. All very, very important. Especially the frag shard hits are going to be a very determining factor. Blood Mage may have to be staffed out here. Let's get the Invo Potion. Dragon Bit of Fire doing a lot of damage, but also the frag shards in return. Warden, dropping low herself, needs to get healed with the Rejuve. This human army doesn't have any Dispel, so the Rejuve will always run through. Oh, Chaemiko didn't bring Regen Scrolls. That's the first mistake, I think, by Chaemiko here. Not having Regen Scrolls in this push. You want to have ideally 2 to have running as well, because it's all about AoE damage and AoE healing. Alright, here we go. TP out. Chaemiko doesn't like the look of this fight anymore. Took out some Dryads. Chaemiko down to 69 supply. Rebuilding quickly. But colorful. He's got more. He was in high upkeep already. But the Warden isn't level 6 yet. Very importantly. It's a very difficult fight to manage for the human, especially because he doesn't have any ground in it. So the bears will always connect to the heroes. And those bears have good upgrades and roar. And the heroes will be dropping down quickly in HP. To make matters worse, there's only 1 shop on this map, so it's very hard to get Invo Potions. And Chaemiko just used up 2 Invo Potions in that fight and had to retreat. And now Colorful realizes he has time and he can again harass the economy. Send out the Warden. Chaemiko does have 1 staff at least. I would love to see multiple staffs. Oh, the Alchemist caught on the wrong side, and so is the Griffin. Warden blinks in. This position, though, very fortified for Chaemiko. Colorful isn't quite so brazen to push into this. Ancients of Wind. Trying to go into ferries. Next fight breaks out. Oh, Chaemiko! He might be lagging. The MK is not part of the group here. Yikes. Mountain King being missing here at the start of the fight, very painful. Saves that Dragonhawk though. I think he only lost 1 or 2. And the Warden is still not level 6. But she's bound to get at this point. I think Colorful is playing this a bit too afraid with the Warden. She's always safe with Invo Potion and Blink. She could be way more aggressive. Hunting down peasants. Chaemiko banking more than 1,000 gold. Is he going to go up to 100 supply as well? Maybe. The shop position, extremely important. Invul pots and heal scrolls. Both. Crucial. Frontline doesn't help against Warden. But frontline does help against bears. To tank some damage. MK got the heal scroll and gets to TP out, step out. That was definitely a mistake by Colorful. Giving up that heal scroll. Colorful in general, playing a really good game. But I think he's playing too passive. Oh, nice Stormbolt dodge again. And she could have been doing this whole time. Over and over. Alright, here we go. 95 supply. This is it for Chaemiko. The thing is, the Warden now doesn't have an Immo Potion. And that means Stormbolt plus Siphon could have great effect in the next fight.
A player's forces are under attack.
But she's about to get level 6. 2 more kills. Oh, she needs 1 more kill! It's gonna be 90 versus 100 supply. Chaemiko trying to buy some items. Wand of Illusion, probably. Yep. Alright, this is it. Hippogriffs is a very weird choice.
A town is under siege.
There's so much shackle. But the Warden's gonna get level 6. Oh, we have a lot of hippos, to be fair. There's a lot of mortar teams, to be fair. Alright. The big fight, boys. This whole game boils down to this.
Players' forces are under attack.
Warden blinks in. We got heal spray trying to keep the mortar teams alive. Every second here where the Warden isn't level 6 counts. He's trying to get just 1 kill. The Warden needs just 1 kill. Chaemiko isn't giving up a kill yet. Now he is. Warden gets level 6. And now we're gonna have the Avatar of Vengeance coming in a moment. Heal scrolls being used. Heal spray, obviously. But there's not many Dryads left. Mountain King losing HP. Focus on the Avatar of Vengeance. It might be going down. Oh, but the Moonwell heal. Heals up the Avatar there. Mountain King dropping low as well. Chaemiko may want to let the Mountain King die. But somehow, what happened? Everything died. Everything died for Colorful. Stormbolt, Focus, Warden, staffed. Wow. Blood Mage probably going down. 1 more hit. Blink, fan, Blood Mage dead. But Chaemiko still has 70 supply left over and the Warden dies. Chaemiko, what a mad lad. Colorful at 95 supply. GG. Wow. Sick game by Chaemiko once again. This was such a hard game to play. Chaemiko played it basically flawless, but just the fact that the Warden got a Pendant of Energy early made things difficult for him already. But he slowed her down very well. Took her forever to get level 3, 4, 5, and 6. And Colorful, a bit too timid. He could have done way more damage with this Warden, gotten level 6 way earlier, and could have claimed way better position in the middle to get those heal scrolls. That was, yeah, a bit timid, maybe a bit complacent. Chaemiko was definitely behind that game. Also, the Hippogriffs, very questionable choice. Very questionable. I think he would have been better off with fairies, probably. Remo hero tier list when? I already did one. I did a hero tier list and a unit tier list. It's on our YouTube channel, if you want to check it out. Very impressed with Chaemiko, man. Looking hot. Looking great. Even archers would be better? Well, I don't know if you've heard about this ability called Clap. So, no, archers would not be good. Indeed, it's pretty hard for Night Elf to deal with Mass Dragonhawks. That's why Mass Dragonhawks is only playable against Night Elf. Orcs and Undeads especially would laugh about that. And so would human players. But against Night Elf it works. Because archers get decimated by Clap too much. And Dryads can be overpowered with Dragonhawks and mortar teams. Sick play though by Chaemiko. It's so hard to manage that army perfectly. If you just stop paying attention for a moment, Your blood mage is surrounded by 5 bears, dies in 2 seconds. Same can happen to the alchemist because he's low armor, although it takes a little bit longer. That was so sick. I feel like Chaemiko's just getting stronger and stronger. I think he's looking absolutely marvelous at the moment. I guess something to keep in mind, Chaemiko has not lost a series yet, this Rejuve Cup. He's got 2 wins, but also lots of draws. 3 draws, putting him in 3rd position. And now he needs only 1 more map to guarantee the draw, at least. Tomorrow's going to be sick, by the way. Tomorrow we're going to have Chaemiko against Happy and 1-0 against LawLiet. So this is going to be the meeting of the top dogs, basically. And especially for Undead fans, it's going to be a very fun and interesting day tomorrow. We are getting ready for map number 3. Players are in the lobby and about to start. What are we going to get for map 3? So, Northern Isles should be vetoed. AZ should be vetoed. Tidehunters, no wait. LR should be vetoed. So it should be either Autumn Leaves or Tidehunters. But I think Colorful probably vetoed Tidehunters. Maybe. But he also did leave it in the pool in the past at times. Should definitely be Autumn Leaves or Tidehunters, though. And if you can hear the chirping in the background, you might know already our 3rd map. It is the tropical lands of Tidehunters. Archmage opening. No Mountain King here. Echo really the only map where MK is possible, or Warden, I guess, for that matter. Unfortunately, the Chinese haven't really adopted Shallow Grave yet. Which is definitely a much better map than AZ, let's be honest. What we're expecting here, it's a fast expansion on both sides. Especially in the late game, it can be a bit rough for Night Elf on this map. There's a lot of narrow positions where the bears will have a tough time finding the damage. Oh, Colorful wasn't... The Keeper didn't even do any damage at the first cap, so... Creep speed slowed down a little. Well, honestly, quite a lot. Chaemiko creeping fast. While one pair of militia is finishing the green camp, or the orange, I guess. The next one going over to the natural right away. Oh, and Colorful with a very early counter expo, before the tech even. Chaemiko might scout this with the footy. If he goes over there. And now he knows. He could cancel this, couldn't he? But if he did, he would also be exposing the militia on his side. Oh, Keeper with double claws. Ooh, baby. Double claws versus double gloves. Keeper definitely with much better drops here.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Colorful staying passive. Just creeping on his side. Wait. Chaemiko sent back the militia. Is he teching? What? Is he tower pushing? No way! Tier 1 tower push. What year is this? Expo cancelled instantly. Colorful has to make mass Ancient of War. Keeper surrounded! Oh no! Bro, what are you doing there? Damn! Chaemiko scouts the counter expo, the early expo without attack, and feels the perfect answer is the tower push. Three towers coming up, lots of footies in the main. Keeper level 3. I think he has to go Treants, right? He just needs units right now. He needs stuff. Yeah, Treants level 2. Archer's being pushed back. I think the AM does have a dust. Yes, he does. The Keeper, the only unit available here to cancel towers. Oh my god. I think it's really cool to see a tower push every now and then. Of course, it was super AIDS when we had tower push every single game. Oh, look at that. Spreading the footies so well onto the archers. Colorful was not quick enough with pulling them back. Archers go down. AM might be level 3. We got boots on the AM. And the Keeper's basically dead. Chaemiko with a tower push. Is Chaemiko super sick? Chaemiko Giga Chad? Or what? First tower up. Second tower up. This is GG. This is over. Shove in the back. Love it. I need only one more kill here to get level 3. Well, maybe 2 Treants. No, one's enough. Wow. I love the confidence as well. No hesitation. Sees the early Tree of Life, cancels the expansion plans, just smacks down that lumber mill, runs across. Kablooey. Executes. Decapitates. Wow. Chaemiko. Damn, he's looking good. 3-0 lead for Chaemiko. The draw already guaranteed. Colorful will have to win 3 maps in a row if he wants to bring it back and at least go home with 1 point. How long was that game? Like 6-7 minutes? That was a quickie. Are we gonna have 2 4-0s today? This would be a very short broadcast then. We only started like 2.5 hours ago. Well, close to 3 hours ago, I guess. And tomorrow, boys. Tomorrow, it's gonna be Happy versus Chaemiko. Oh, it's gonna be so good. You boys better be here tomorrow and set your alarms if necessary. Happy versus Chaemiko and 1-0 versus LawLiet tomorrow. It's gonna be sick. All right. Colorful. Getting a smack in the face today. A rude awakening. A grim reality. Normally he's super strong against human. And he's had plenty of super close series against Chaemiko as well in the past. Wait. Oh yeah. I guess in the Rejuve Cup, Colorful so far only has 2 wins, and those were only against Orcs, which is definitely his strongest matchup. And also, in general, a pretty rough matchup for Orc at the moment, I guess. In all other games, he didn't get a win. Chaemiko will remain unbeaten beyond today. It could be another draw for him, or it could be the 3rd win for him, which would mean Happy, Lin, and Chaemiko all undefeated so far. Alright, let's head into map number 4. We go back to Echo Isles. Colorful again spawning on the right-hand side. Wow, he's so lucky. Again, spawning on the right-hand side means you can go for the Ancient of War creep safely. On the left, it's not safe. Because the militia can be used to cancel the Ancient of War. But here, on the right-hand side, Colorful is feeling confident and should definitely be going for Warden again. Chaemiko counterplayed the Warden very well. MK Fast Expo is to be expected here. Even with a Pendant of Energy, was able to beat the Warden. And here she is again. I feel like Chaemiko is kind of looking like 1-0 in 2015. You know what I mean? 2014, everyone still thought Undead is too weak. Undead can never win. Undead did very poorly, basically always. With the one exception of Ted, but that was kind of a fluke. Undead was not competitive for 8 years. And it took 1-0 and a new level of mastery. And then Undead was very much competitive. And I feel the same way with Chaemiko. He's just playing insanely well. Really, really cool. Alright. Echo Isles should be the best map for Colorful.
A player's forces are under attack.
Pendant again! Wow. Oh my god, he's so lucky. Pendant twice and right-hand side spawn twice. It's incredible. Going Shadow Strike this time, by the way. So, no Blink Fan to harass the peasants. But Blink Shadow Strike, of course, could be the thing.
The town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Chaemiko scouting everywhere. Footy in the main, footy in the south. MK in the middle. Sees the Warden in transit. He knows it's Shadow Strike, so he doesn't have to worry about Fando Knives. Should certainly be Blink, I would guess. Well, I guess not necessarily, actually. Alright. How does it work, by the way? If all the peasants are stacked on top of each other, can the Warden even blink in? What if there's no place? What if there's no space for the Warden to blink in? What happens then? Oh my god, is that a 2-footy surround on the Warden? No way. Oh my god, it is. Oh wow, he's so crazy. Has to go blink now. Oh! TP forced again! That's 5 peasants. That's 5 peasants, guys! He didn't kill a single peasant! Oh my god, Chaemiko is so sick, dude.
A player's forces are under attack.
This is truly inspirational. Incredible play by Chaemiko. I am blown away. I'm gonna message him after this game. If he wins. But MK is again very underleveled. We saw that before. Chaemiko definitely can't get the cancel here. What he wants is a kill. Just 1 kill to get level 2. And secures it with a Stormbolt. Costs some mana, but worth it, I guess. Thank you, Chaos Front, with a €5 donation. Says, really appreciate casting this cup. Thanks. Hope you all get future games as well. Nice to have something to do in the home office. Hell yeah, my man. Alright. By no means a bad game for Colorful, just not a very good start. But it's still Warden on Echo Isles. And now with Shadow Strike, he can possibly hunt down stray footies and such way easier. Also put pressure on the MK much easier. Second Rax, Proxy, Hidden. Chaemiko wants to go for a mass rifle all-in, I think. Oh, MK isn't done yet. Oh, this might be an overextension. Oh, gets it though. MK staffs out, Warden gets level 3, just a tad too late. Look at the efficiency as well on Chaemiko. MK staffs over to the Merc camp when the units are already there, is going to creep that. And maybe get level 3 from this. Gets the Shadow Priest to heal him up after he's taken some damage. Oh, Warden with the Telly Staff. Oh! She's looking to put some damage on herself. Level 2 fan would be sick right here, but of course, it's Shadow Strike. Oh, and she got the last hit. Very well done by Colorful. Gets the last hit. That's crucial experience being stolen away. That was a wonderful play. Warden the Staff, of course, always a dream combo. MK finding the Ring of Regen. That might be the best item for him, actually. That might even be better than Pendant. And here come the rifles. Has Colorful found this out? I mean, the play should still be the same for Colorful, right? He's still gonna go tier 3 in bears, regardless. I guess the wrong read would be to go mass Dryads if he's expecting Dragonhawks again. Because those mass Dryads would just get annihilated by the rifles, of course. Bit of a risky strat, perhaps, by Chaemiko. If the rifle push fails, he loses. No Archmage second? Question mark? Also no Blood Mage. Is he playing MK solo? No way. Alright. And now Colorful certainly knows. Sees the rifles, knows what's up. Oh my god, the bashes. Second here from the tavern. Alchemist? Yes, Alchemist. Okay. Again, for the heal spray, sustain. And Chaemiko is hitting early, hot and heavy. Question is he gonna hit the main or the expo? Both are viable targets. Oh, only 2 wisps! Oh, only 2 wisps in the mine. That is gonna be very costly over time. Second attack upgrade soon to be finishing. Chaemiko's gonna attack the main base. Not sure if someone got heal scrolls already. We even got some ivory towers. And Chaemiko hitting with a very crisp timing. Look at the army for Colorful. He's got hardly anything. He's got a couple of Dryads, which will get gunned down by the rifles easily. Finally, full mining is going to be established over here. Master Bears. That's what Colorful needs. Master Bears. As quick as possible. But one Moonwell falls. If the next one falls, it's going to be a supply block. And the tower timing is perfectly lining up with the master training, I think. We got the shop finished as well. 65 supply for Chaemiko.
Players' forces are under attack.
Dryads trying to catch stragglers, but they can't. Look at the new towers! The new towers come up in front of the initial 2, so they can't even get attacked by the bears. Wow! Dude, this is just like 4 perfect maps in a row by Chaemiko. This is unbelievable. Holy shit. This is the best human gameplay I've actually seen in years. I'm not even exaggerating. Colorful's also, what the hell am I even supposed to do against this guy? There's nothing I can do. He's ready for everything. With a wealth of different strategies as well, Chaemiko claims the 4-0 in an unbelievable performance. Incredible plays. Chaemiko makes Colorful look like a random ladder night elf. And Colorful didn't even play bad. Chaemiko just played perfect all the way through. Didn't give any openings. Whew. And is looking to be in prime shape. God damn.